concerned about house fires. Is there, that are caused by the smart meters? Is that a possibility?
There's absolutely no incidents of house fires being caused by a meter. Let me tell you how this meter works. First of all, this is a measurement device. It doesn't carry a charge. Basically what happens is the power comes in through the top, it gets measured, and it comes out through the bottom.
That's enough of her. Okay, the denial of the ability for hydro smart meters to cause fires, an absolute mathematical impossibility, and I'm going to show that to you. But I do want to show you a few examples already in BC and in other places of fires. Here's one on July 12th. Smart meter knocks out, stores power. I would be very concerned if I was these other businesses. We see a blown up smart meter here. I'll explain to you how that happens. Oh, Nanaimo, wiring burns after smart meter installed. Member Cindy Verschuur, absolutely no way it can happen. Oh, here's Alberni, smart meter swap out sparks fire. That's what happens when you guys got 18-year-old kids doing a 2-week course messing around with your electrical grid. One day after installation in Mission, BC, 34 years of pure, clean electrical power, the day the smart meter goes on, fire burns the house. Wasn't the smart fire though. Smart meter. Pickering, Ontario, October 4th, 2011. Australia. California, smart meter fire. Georgia. Bakersfield, California. Naples, Florida. All over the place. Fire after fire after fire. Here's an interesting one. Huge bank of smart meters spontaneously combusting. That's your house. Your house. They force these meters on your house. This is the things that start to happen. Here's another one. Power surge, Palo Alto. Blew out all the smart meters. None of the analog meters in the neighborhood, by the way, were affected at all. Interesting. Here's an insurance adjuster. Real threat to the safety of your home, business, and property. I personally worked 2 large homeowner fires in which a smart meter were determined as responsible. Electrical trades unions in Australia, again, tells the government, guys, you can't do this. We want you to stop. Can you please listen to the professionals and stop what you're doing here? You're government officials. You have no idea what you're talking about. We're the professionals. Stop. Why does this happen? You saw Cindy Verschuur holding up the meter. Your house wiring, as Curtis explained, it's a very simple equation. 60 hertz. All your appliances are running at 60 hertz. Everything's at 60 hertz. It's designed to be a specific way. It's a mathematical equation. Now when you have that meter communicating to the other meter, it is blasting a frequency into your grid at 928 million hertz into a 60 hertz grid. Mathematically now, do you think we have a problem? Yes. What do the smart meters and the Zigbee chip that's also in the meter that BC Hydro did not tell you about run at? 2.4 billion hertz. So now you're going to have 928 million hertz and 2.4 billion hertz simultaneously running through your 60 hertz grid. This is an issue. This is why we're saying, guys, stop these guys from putting these things on your house. City officials, you're risking all of your government buildings. Everything, your entire infrastructure. I'm not even talking about the drywall and everything else that Curtis was on about. I'm talking about just directly into your grid. BC Hydro is going to tell you there's a lead plate that is a shield. First of all, my statement to that is, shielding from what exactly? Why is there a shield inside my meter? Second of all, that meter, it's difficult to see this. There's 2 prongs here. They're saying this lead plate is here. If that lead plate is a shield, electricity can't make it into your house. There has to be a hole in the plate in order for this to communicate with this. It's simple. You can't have a giant lead plate, otherwise electricity is not going to go through. Lie, number 1. Okay, now we have the meters communicating hundreds of thousands of times a day per meter to every other meter, forcing that electricity into your grid. So now that travels through. So Cindy Verschuur told your city council, there's no way these 2 things can get mixed up. There won't be a problem. Who cares? We know that. We're not concerned about that. We're concerned about the fact that you're blasting These frequencies directly inside of my 60 hertz grid. Think about something. Blown appliances happening all over BC, California, the States. Why? Same grid down there, 60 hertz. Why is this happening? Now you have the smart meters communicating with the smart appliances, and the smart appliances communicating back with the smart meter. So guess what happens here? You're blasting the frequencies all the way through the wiring of the house, and it's coming right back to the smart meter. And it's running around your grid for the entire day, for the entire life of that meter. So when she sits there and tells you there can't be a fire, do you guys really believe her? Come on, it's a mathematical equation. If that was a 60 hertz smart meter, I'd almost believe her, but it's not. The chips inside there, she didn't even tell your city council that there's a 2.4 billion hertz chip inside there.